Alrighty, this is the repot of the Ginseng Ficus Benjamina. I've got him out of, got a bug on me. I got him out of his soil. That's that box there, like so. He was sitting in there real nice, doing good. Grew nice, but I found out a couple of things, and one is, if you can see how his roots are circling around, they are actually starting to smother him. So we are going to do some fixing up of him. Now this is going to be pretty drastic today. So for all of you who can't handle watching me lop some pretty good chunks off, like this here root that's by my pinky, if you can't handle me lopping it off, you probably don't want to watch this. And I have a fire ant hill right at my feet. Great! So, here we go. We're going to, like so, I'm going to prop you up here and hope like heck you can see me. And see what we can do here. So we got our handy dandy loppers. And I just got these at whatever hardware store. I don't advertise because I just use what's convenient. So, here you can see here, this guy here, he kind of says, that's because if you see here, he's already got a wound. There you go. So the first thing we're going to do is, this is our area root guy. We're going to keep him. He's kind of important. I've been trying to keep him going so he looks really cute and adds character to the front of him, because this is actually supposed to be the front of him, or what I've had as the front. So first thing we're going to do is figure out the lop, and we're going to lop it off. And as you can see, it's already pretty damaged in there, so I'm going to really, I'm going to go in there and lop it off even more if I can without damaging my area root here. There's some illness going on there, so we'll cut it back here. There we go. Nice and healthy root there. The white is actually rubber. It is a ficus, so it does bleed rubber. So that's the first big cut we're making today. And I think that's going to do him good. Now we have these here little roots that, I don't know if you can, yeah you can. See all of this all clustered in there? We got to get rid of that. It's strangling itself. So we're going to go in here and slowly but surely cut that little guy there off. And he will heal back, guys. He will heal back. And then, of course, you can see these two are button up against each other. That's never a good thing. So what I think we're going to do is, since I can't wire this guy down, I think I'm just going to take the tip of him off. And we'll go right there. Looks good. Actually, we better pull him. Hang on. I need to probably take him off here and make him grow further so it doesn't continue to twist. So another big lop. Goodbye it goes. Let me clean it up a little with these sharpening prunes. There we go. Alright, so now he's got a couple of more cleaned up there. He's got a little bit of hang there. I didn't bring all the right tools, so. Alright, the next step is we're going to go ahead and do something with this part here that's all together too. This guy I'm going to take completely off because it's wrapping everywhere. So here we go. Lop that guy off. Now look. See how now his feet actually look like feet? He's got to really, and that's what I'm shooting for, is to really get him to grow back down and elongate his roots and do what he's supposed to do without being so twisty-turvy. So that looks like about it. He didn't have a lot of roots because he was in a shallow pot, and the soil was, hang on, let me see if I can shift you a hair here. The soil is very wet. So he was a little bit on the waterlogged side. He was in a room that was holding way too much moisture. And so, of course, yes, he did get a little too much water. So, oops, I just covered the whole camera with my thumb. Sorry about that, guys. Can you tell I'm not a good camera person? So, that's what we're doing. Actually, I think as I'm looking at it now, and this is the back half, I think I'm going to go ahead and take that one piece, this piece here, completely off. And that way we don't have any problems. There we go, nice and straight now. He's not curving. This guy here that is slightly curved, and this guy has already been calloused over. So he's doing really good, and he has grown some roots down. That's perfect. And then this guy that I just lopped off, which I can see that my left hand is not showing you very well. This guy here will heal up, and then it'll just be another mark and characteristic to the actual tree. I'm checking on the area roots here, and let's see. This guy is got a couple, you can see these little ones in here, scragglers. They are not long enough to reach the soil when I put him back in soil, so he doesn't need that. Clean off the center here, make sure that's nice and clean. I should probably clean this guy off here just a little bit more. Can get up to him and lop him off nicely, clean him up. There we go. I didn't bring the right pruners out today. All right, let's swish him in some water, clean him off of here so you can see what we got so far. Now with the ginseng, you can lop off a lot of its roots, and you're not going to kill it as long as you don't take off all of its roots. As you can see, it doesn't have very much foliage, aka leafage. Also doesn't have very many roots. Well, that's because most of them rot off. So now what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put him in a different pot. I'm going to put him in this hoity-toity little pot here, so he can grow big and strong, establish some new roots, and I need to get concave and cave that in so that it'll actually heal nice and flush to the trunk there. I forgot what it was called. So I think that's what we're going to do for today. We're just going to leave it like that. It looks like I better clean this guy here up just a hair, just because we want that a nice clean cut, and my scissors are not going to work with me the way. There we go, there we go. Get that all cleaned off there. All right, there we go. Now you can kind of sort of see him. There you go. See how he's nice and flush now? And when you make cuts, especially on the sides of these roots like this, you want to try and get them as flush as possible. This one down here, you can see I got really flush, nice and flush, and there's very little left to do anything with, but it's nice and flush to the root. So now all its new roots are going to bulbous out here. He's already been lopped before from somebody, not me. I've never lopped him before. This is the first time lopping him. But this one, he's already been lopped. So you can see how once he lops, he's going to heal up nicely, and then he grows more roots. Now with these roots, when I do plant him, I'm going to pull all these roots out so that they're standing more outwards. And that way it stimulates him to continue growing and grows outwards. So we have a really nice nabari, which I'll explain to you another time. It's the trunk of the tree where it views out. So, but yeah, we're just going to work on getting him nice and strong and healthy now. And then we'll go from there. Because once we get him some good roots, get him strong again, and he's healed up nicely, then we'll go ahead and next year I'll take him out of the new pot, check his roots, see how he's doing, and either put him in another pot so he can continue to upgrow, or we'll put him back in the bonsai pot where he will be able to establish happiness as a bonsai. So that's all we're doing to him today, only because this is the only foliage he has, so I'm not going to do much with that. He does need to do as much photosynthesizing as he possibly can at this point in time. So whatever he has up here at the top, I'm just going to leave. So that's basically it. Now I'm just going to stick him in this handy dandy big boy pot and basically just kind of bury him down to, I don't know, where am I going to bury him to? I got goo all over me. I'm probably going to bury him at least to the top of this root, because that's the closest root that, yeah, I think we'll do that. I think we're going to bury him to the top of this root here where his legs are. And then we'll go ahead and address everything else after that. And this one we'll probably just leave exposed. So with that being said, I thank you for watching. I hope that this was useful for you. And I'll do an update in a couple months when he starts to get some more foliage on him. And we'll go from there and show you what's going on. So thank you very much. I hope that you like this. Make sure to like and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any more updates. Remember, you are someone, you do matter. I love you, and I'll see you on the next video. Ciao now.